You Boruto fans just can't hate something and stay hating on it. Whenever Kishimoto told y'all to open wide up, y'all just spread it open and just take it, huh? Just take it. For hours. For months. Y'all don't get tired of this? Anybody that supports Boruto and thinks that joint is good, y'all gotta be the fakest fans ever. Cause y'all, man, look. I remember when Boruto first came out. When it first got announced. Everybody was hating on it. They was never disappointed. Never. Never. Until the time skip comes. Until Boruto get his eye cut. Remember this, man. Remember before the time skip. Nobody was messing with this series. Even with the anime. With all the filler that was coming out. No one was really messing with it though. Besides the fight scenes probably. But that was it. Look at the story. Who was supporting the story? Who was hyped for the story of Boruto? Nobody was. If you was a Naruto fan, you would not support the story. But no, it's called Boruto. No, nigga, it's called Boruto Naruto Next Generation. And that nigga Naruto is still alive in the manga. So Naruto is still involved in the story. Shit, I mean, right now, Boruto's trying to get his father and his mom from Kawaki. They're still in the story. But anyway, though, look. I'll say one thing about Kishimoto, though, right? Every Naruto fans know, when you first watched Naruto, right? They had that vibe to it. That no other anime had, right? He had his own little thing going on. Right? You play Opening 1. He was like, oh, man, it's just, all that wave of nostalgia come back right to you. Right? The show really did feel like ninjas. And we know this, though. We know this. Right? Kishimoto had a formula that was unique. Dragon Ball, nobody could touch it. Then he fumbled the formula and wanted to be like freaking Toriyama. And R.I.P. Toriyama, man. He a GOAT. But then he wanted to turn out to be like Toriyama. I mean, he already copied Togashi with Hunter x Hunter. Now you want to copy another person? Like I said, this was happening for years, even before Boruto. But what I'm seeing now in the manga, we have Frieza, the aliens, nigga, that's coming out with the what? More than 10 tails? What? Y'all gotta be joking, man. Y'all gotta be playing with me. And people was hyping this stuff up. Like it's good. Y'all gotta remember, man, that Kishimoto was getting slack for his storytelling ever since the 4th Great Ninja War. No one was messing with it, though. So Kishimoto's been falling off for years. But y'all want to hype up this trash? Out of all the trash that Kishimoto has put out, this is the worst one, and y'all hyping this up? Y'all got to remember this, though. At some point in history, people was making fun of the 4th Great Ninja War with Kaguya and all that stuff. Until Boruto came out, that's when people started saying, oh, this is one of the greatest war arcs of all time. Y'all remember this. If you've been on Twitter and on Reddit, you will remember this. These threads, these topics. 4th Great Ninja War. One of the best war arcs of all time, which is freaking stupid enough as it is. But y'all hyping this up now with the latest of Boruto? That's what y'all doing? That's what y'all doing. Man, look, I used to defend Naruto with my life like 3 years ago, man. Once I was binge watching, I was like, oh yeah, it's a cold series. Until I stopped caring when Kishimoto stopped caring, man. He don't care about y'all. He don't care about the story, whatever, man. He don't care. Y'all gotta realize this, though. Because anybody that has passion for the series of Naruto would never wrote a sequel to Shippuden. They would have wrote a prequel. Right? Because you have all these characters that still don't have no real character to them. This man done made new characters that no one cares about. You have all these other characters that still need a little bit of shine. You have a lot of plot holes in your history stories. The world building is still not there. It still hasn't been explained enough. I would have just made a prequel. Go more in depth and detail about the second Great Ninja War. The first Great Ninja War. How did the Warring States start? I would have did, man, I would have did that, man. Why did you want to write a sequel by his son? He didn't need to do that, man. But now that Naruto and whatever Boruto is at, it is just the worst writing I've ever seen Kishimoto ever do. Ever since I'm seeing this, seeing niggas hype it up, I was just like, man, I'm in disbelief. Y'all really gassing this up though. Even the character designs are being gassed up. The character designs are being gassed up. Some of these character designs is hella ugly, man. Y'all cannot tell me, man, what is this though, man? Ever since Ida, whatever name is this, some type of omnipotent thing that changed everybody's memories, I'm like, what in the hell am I reading, bruh? What is that? Man, look, go back, man, look, I'm saying go back. If we go back and rewatch Naruto, reread that joint from the first episode, first chapter, and you told a nigga that this was how the series was going to get years later? Are y'all serious? Come on, man. Naruto has to be the worst. No, it has to be the biggest fall off in consistency I've ever seen in the series. Right? How do you fumble ninjas? Ninjas are so cool. How do you fumble that concept? You had a whole idea about how ninjutsu and all that stuff work. How do you fumble this though? All you had to do was keep it grounded, keep it real, keep it 100 with the characters you have from the OG, and build around that, and then eventually add new characters, more world building. Man, I'm telling you, man, Naruto's so intriguing. Like, Naruto's so intriguing as a series, is that I'm just surprised that y'all are sucking up what Kishimoto's feeding y'all, man. Why? If any author had passion, he would not do this. He wouldn't even come close. Wouldn't even come close, man. Because he think he Toriyama. Look, Toriyama ended Dragon Ball Z back in 1995 with the manga. He didn't have to come back. He came back, and sure, it wasn't his best, writing and storytelling, but Toriyama was goated. His name was set in stone. This man, Kishimoto, wrote trash for years, and wrote another series that's even more trash. It keeps on going and going and going. And y'all keep supporting this, man. Y'all keep supporting this. Now, I know any real Naruto fan don't support this, though. We just read it until Boruto and Kawaki fight each other. But if I see any more chapters after that fight, this he has to be one of the worst manga writers of all time. Gotta be. Has to be. Man, I remember growing up, man. I remember when Shippuden was coming out, people were still talking about the OG show. Right, in 2012, 2013, 2014, whatever. 2015, 2016, whatever. We was only hyped for Shippuden because we wanted to play that, that brand new Storm 3 and Storm 4. We didn't care about no damn Shippuden. Yeah. We still talking about the OG. From 02, the anime, we used to talk about that joint. People were still riding with that orange and blue jacket Naruto, not the orange and black one, man. Man, look, I remember that Naruto Shippuden didn't get its flowers for the ending until Boruto had all that filler. And when niggas was so bored, they couldn't even watch the filler no more, they started giving praise to the 4th grade Ninja War. Right? That's how bad it was. And that's why you saw topics like, oh, the 4th grade Ninja War is one of the best war arcs in history. Hell no, it is not. Hell no. And we know this. So my advice to you, So all you Boruto fans, man. Because I remember I was there when y'all was hating on this joint. Y'all was saying Naruto, whatever, has fallen off. When y'all hop back on, he told y'all to open up. Y'all hop right back on. Now he riding y'all, abusing y'all, stuffing into y'all, man. Blowing y'all up. Just straight murdering y'all down there, man. This guy's thing shame, man. It's a guy's thing shame. For real. Remember, I used to be a big what if Naruto fan. I used to have all these questions, all these what ifs about this and that. I used to defend this series. I used to be kind of, a little bit kind of like, I wasn't never hyping on that Boruto stuff. I knew that stuff was trash, but I used to be the biggest what if guy about the world building, this, all these questions, this and that. What was he doing, what that character was doing. I was like that. And so I realized, man, look, if the author had real passion for a series, he would have answered most of these questions. Most of this stuff would have been in his head. He'd be like, okay, I'm going to answer this though, right? Am I right? He would have did this though. He would have did this. Any author would have stayed grounded from what they had. Kishimoto has so many ideas. He didn't even need to create Boruto. So that's how you know this nigga has been falling off for years. And he's going to keep on falling off. Y'all keep supporting him and licking up what he tells you to lick up. So open your eyes next time. Next time you read that chapter, think about this, man. Think about it. For real.